Hey everybody, alright, on to the eye tutorial. I'm going to go ahead and start out with a primer. Today I'm just going to go ahead and use the regular Urban Decay primer. Where'd I put that thing? Alright, I guess not. I'll use one of these. Okay. This is from their mini thing. I know they came out with new packaging and I think that's great, but I'm not going to buy anything until I'm out. Because I hate these little tubes, but the product's great. So I put a dab there, a dab there, a dab, you know, just roughly. I use a good amount. I know you're not supposed to use a lot, but I don't care. Okay, so I'm just gonna rub that in all over my lid. And the reason I like to use a good amount is because then there's enough left over my finger that I can go around the tear duct and smooth underneath onto my lower lash line for any drop shadow I might wear that day. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Okay, so now that you're nice and primed, we can go ahead with the shadow. I'm going to use today, I'm wearing blue, so I'm just going to go with something natural. I'm not really feeling crazy. So I'm going to start off with my 239 brush. Actually, you know what, let's start with this one, the 252. I'm going to do a wash of color. I'm going to use, what is this? Brulee. Max Brulee eyeshadow. I'm just going to do a wash of the color across the eyelid. Just to lay like a nice little base down. Okay. Then I'm going to take my 239 brush from MAC. You could use any stiff small shader brush. I'm going to go in with this color right here. I believe, yeah, right, Naked Lunch. Very popular color. I'm going to really get it on that brush. I'm going to go ahead and pop it on my lid only. So, just across the lid. I'm not holding it that tight, I'm just putting that there so it's nice and secure. I'm sure this won't show up too well, being that it's so light and my camera's so washed out. There's no natural light in here right now. I'm going to try to find a better place to film my tutorials so I can put up more, because I never do them just because I feel like you guys can't see it. So then I'm going to go ahead with, this is like the MAC 217, it's just a Sigma one. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to go in with this color right here. It's really pretty. It's called Antiqued. Yeah, that's not doing it justice. I'm going to find a better place for lighting, I promise. I have to. Okay, so I'm going to go push it right in my crease and just sweeping it back and forth in the outer part. And then I'm going to slowly make circles in the crease, bringing it forward. I'm going to do that in the other eye. So I'm sweeping it back and forth pretty quickly. Pace doesn't matter though. In the crease, I stuck it right in there, and then I'm making circles and bringing it in. Let me just check in my mirror to see how even I am. You know, just adjust it so it's nice and blended. Yeah, the side needs a little more. Blend it out really good. That's why that Brulee first, wash of color is really helpful and makes things just blend so nice. So I'm blending that out. See how this looks lighter? It's just because the light is coming from here. They are pretty even. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go on this outer corner, see? And just connect it so it's like an outer V. And blend it towards the lash line and around a bit. And do the same thing right here. Make some circles because you want to blend in circle motion. Then I'm going to go with another color. I'm going to wipe that brush off good first though, because the next color is a little lighter. This color is called Expensive Pink, and it doesn't really look that pink. Of course, it's not showing up too well. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead with that. And I'm going to put this towards the middle of the crease, going inward. Not so much at the outer part. Just to add a little bit more dimension and color in there. Blend that out nice. Okay. Then I'm going to take a clean blending brush. This is just one from Target. It's by Sonia Kashuk. And I'm going to blend in circles at the outer part of my shading work I did on my eye, just to make sure it's nice and blended upwards and neat. This is why I do my face makeup first, so I don't have to worry about any mess on the sides, but it's okay. Do it for you guys. Okay, go back with your 239, take a naked lunch again, pop that back on the lid in case you lost any throughout your blending. If you see anything that looks unblended, go back in, and then highlight. I'm going to be using MAC's Vanilla Pigment. Looks like this. Careful with this stuff. Messy, messy. You could use Fix Plus if you prefer to do that with your pigment. Taking a small brush from Crown Brushes, looks like this. I just dip it into my pigment so it's got a good amount on it, and I tap it and push it into the lid of the pigment. And I'm going to go ahead and pop this right under the brow bone. So put some there. Just where you want that nice, natural looking, sparkly highlight. Natural sparkles are. And then I'm going to go on the tear duct. Sorry, I wish I could do it into the camera for you guys, but then I can't see and I'm going to look like a hot mess. And I go a little bit under like that to start the drop shadow. So that's really it for that. Close it up, put it away. And I'm going to go ahead with my blending brush, that clean one I used before. Where'd you go? Here we are. And I'm going to just blend that in a little bit so it's nice and blended, because that's the most important thing. And then I'm going to do my drop shadow. I'm going to take an angled brush. This one I think is from Crown Brushes, the professional kit. Doesn't matter. Just use an angled brush. You can get them at the craft store for cheap. And I'm going to go in with Embark, which is brown. It's like a matte brown. And I'm just going to smoke out under the eye a little bit like that. Ignore my funny makeup faces. I know you do it too. Then I'm going to go in with the expensive pink. And between Embark and the vanilla pigment, I'm going to pop that in a little. Okay. Then we can go on to your liner. Today I'm going to use a black liner. I'm going to start off with Zero by Urban Decay. Let's hope this is sharpened. Not really. Give me a second. Go ahead and sharpen that. That needs emptying. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this on my waterline. And this is the creamiest liner besides MAC Kohl that I really like. I also like the Revlon Soft Kohl. Rimmel has like a kohlish one that's not bad. I'm going to go on the upper waterline. And then if you want to set that really good, you can take some black eyeshadow in your angled brush. I'll show you how I do that so it doesn't move around during the day. You can take an angled brush. I usually use the same one for this kind of thing because even though you clean it, the black stains so much. And I'll just do that to get it in there good. The powder will set that creamy texture of the Zero liner. And then I'm going to go in with a liquid liner, a black one. Let's see, which one am I using today? Okay, we're using MAC's today in Rapid Black Pen Ultimate Eyeliner. Whoa, I look blue. I don't know how to work this thing. Alright, I'm going to do this in my mirror. I'm going to try to tilt it so you could see what I'm doing. Oh, that's not going to work. Alright, give me 1 second. Hope you can see me. Okay. I'm only putting a little along a upper lash line. I'm not winging it, nothing fancy. So after that, I'm going to go ahead with mascara. First thing I do is curl my lashes. I have no idea what this curl is from, but it's amazing. It's the best one I've ever had. I have no idea what it's from though, so I apologize. So I curl my lashes. You could use an lash base. This is the Lancome vibrating one. I think it's called Hypnose or something. I don't even know. And then I have the Urban Decay primer one. I mean, there's even great ones at the double extend tubes by L'Oreal. You can get those at like CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid type things. And I only put that on the top. I don't prime my bottom lashes. I'm gonna let that sit in for a minute. You can see scary white lashes. If anybody has any recommendations on where I could get, not where I could get, but how I could better film my videos, let me know. Because this is not working out so good, and I really want to be able to do tutorials for you all. So then above that white, you could go and put a black mascara. This is Voluminous Lashes, Voluminous Million Lashes. It's a drugstore mascara. And that's just what I'm using for the first coat. I always use 2 mascaras. Unless I'm using false lashes, then I don't think it's necessary. And I put a little on the bottom. And then you could go in with your second mascara. I always mix 2. So today, the second mascara is Bad Gal Lash by Benefit. This one is a sample size. And I go ahead and pop that on top. I know a lot of people don't like this mascara, but when paired with another one, it's fine. I'm only going to work. So, yeah, that's the eye look. I'm going to post a picture with it so you could see how it comes out. You could get a better idea from this eye because the other eye is being washed out. So I'm going to go ahead and post some pictures with it. I hope you enjoyed this. Bye.